Hello everyone, welcome back to This Not That, a BI blog where we compare a best practice with a common mistake. Today we're going to be talking about the fourth stage of BI, that's where we get to visualization. Welcome back everyone, my name is Hobbs. And today I want to walk you through an example of how to design the overall feel of a dashboard in light of what I see some of the common trends that are being pushed in dashboard design. One of the things that I like about the modern emphasis on data visualization is storytelling. That your data is not really important, it's not really meaningful and impactful until it tells some kind of story. Someone is able to draw a narrative out of the individual data points and then make a decision based on what this narrative is telling them. The danger that I see though, and I run into this into a lot of visualizations that I see, is that it becomes a monologue instead of a dialogue. So what do I mean by that? Many visualizations have, for technical reasons and also for design reasons, moved away from giving you a lot of interactivity, especially through filters. This has value, but the end result can be that it's a one-way communication. The visual is telling you what to think is important. It's telling you what matters. It's telling you which of the pieces of the many stories that could be told from the data are the ones you need to take away from it. Now again, there's nothing explicitly wrong with that, but I find people are more persuaded if they take part in the story. What you really want is dialogue, not monologue. So some ways to create dialogue in the way you design your dashboards. Some of the simple things you can do are make it interactive, right? One of the first major projects that I worked on was for a sales group inside of a shipping and freight company. And they wanted a map to be able to say, where are all of our shipments traveling? Where could we get more business? And what I found is that if I showed them, here's the business you need to pursue, they were not very likely to do anything about it. They're not very likely to go after that because they didn't play any part in the discovery of the importance, right? All they were doing was being spoon-fed, here's what you need to do. But if I gave them the filters and the interactivity, if I let them click on things and see how they changed other aspects of things, suddenly they were an active participant in the data. And that active participation tends to be more persuasive than lecturing at someone. We find this true in our day-to-day experiences as well, right? We're not usually as moved by someone speaking at us as someone speaking with us. That back and forth, us playing a part in things, tends to make us change our mind more readily than if someone is talking at you, which is an experience we're all very used to. One great example of the power of dialogue came out with this collaboration between Google and the California Academy of Sciences just recently. They put together a visualization tool around the impact you can have with your decisions on the environment. Now, they could have said something simple like, for every minute that you shorten your shower, you save X gallons of water, right? That's monologue, you're being spoken at. But instead, they gave you a little dial, and they said, how long is your typical shower? And as you move the dial, it fills up this barrel off to the side with the amount of water that you're saving. You're receiving the exact same information. You're hearing how much water you could save, but one of them is a dialogue. You interact with the dial, it gives you a piece of the story back again, and that is more persuasive than a monologue would have been. To sort of summarize that idea, aim for dialogue, not monologue, in your storytelling. Make sure that your end users are playing an active role in the discovery of truth, even if it's guided by you, even if it's heavily guided by you. Let them play a part, and through that, they're more likely to change their actions. If you enjoyed today's episode, we would love to hear from you. Leave some comments below. If you've got a best practice that you would like to see talked about, we would love to hear those as well. You can follow us on social media or head to our website.